Victoria with Victoria's Crafty Room, coming to you today on May the 29th. I have been MIA on some cross-stitch stuff for a while, so I got rejuvenated. Does that make sense? We all end up kind of falling out for a little bit, and then we come back. So I got to finish school, and as soon as school was finished, ended up going to a retreat. So, yay. I was glad I got to go. That was awesome. So, yeah, I got to go to a retreat, got a little rejuvenated and filled back up with some stitchy goodness and that kind of thing. And it was sweet. So, I enjoyed catching up with some longtime friends and that kind of stuff. And it's usually like once a year, twice if I'm lucky, a year to catch up face to face and get to hug my friends again. So anyway, thank you for coming and sitting with me today and enjoying the morning with me. It's like I've said before, it's another rainy day in Georgia this morning. It's yucky outside. It's supposed to rain all day, I believe. We got, all the way to 7 tonight. Who knows? It's probably going to linger till bedtime, I guess. But anyway, wanted to let you know I'm still stitching. I'm going to show you some the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects that I took. I think I only worked on 6 though. Well, 7, 8. I think I only worked on 7. That's right. I don't know if you've seen these last lately or not, but I'm going to do it because I've got videos to do today, and I'm separating the bead videos from the cross-stitch videos so I don't bore the people who don't want to see beads, that kind of thing. So I get it. I get it. The first one is Primrose Cottage by Berry Basket. My Berry Basket by Primrose Cottage. I got my lights on in here today because it is gloomy. It's a gloomy day in Georgia. It is what it is. This one I can't remember when was started. It's been a minute. I should have pulled up my chart. Let's see. Master list and master list. That will work, won't it? I actually started this one at another retreat that I ended up going to, and it was over in Alabama, and that one was great. I enjoyed it very, very, very much. And let's see, I don't see it. Yeah, it's not on here, so I would have to say 2024. So, all I have here is the house, and that light is going to wash it out. But you know what? We're going to let it do its thing. I actually got to finish the white in the windows and the white on the top for the house. This is a really cute piece. I got to visually see it at the retreat, so that was nice. But I like it. I want to finish this one too. I got my needle. Ooh, about to lose that needle. That's a baby needle. My goodness. I like small needles. They seem to be easier for me. What is it? Oh, I got a Mary Arden needles in here, but that's not what that needle is. Yeah, I think that needle's a pony needle. I think it was a pony needle. Got that at Goran Stitchery. So that's my first one. Then I always take easy charts when I go somewhere because sometimes you just get tired of worrying with them. And I hope the glare is not too bad, but it's all wrinkled up. This is the Little House Needleworks Summer ABCs, and it's just not a good picture. So if you know, you know. These were started in their spring. Summer. I've got stuff that's been hanging out for quite a while. I got July 2022. So yeah, it's been hanging out a while. I finished, I hung it up. I finished winter. It's hanging up over there. I've got all 4 of them, so, and I got something on this one, and I don't know what it is, probably some chocolate. This is stitched on some 11 count fabric that was gifted to me, and it's a cream color, and I really like it for a long, big stitch. You want it to jump out and be, hey, look at me. So this is how far I've gotten on it. All I did at the this past retreat was the flowers here. And you can't really see them because it shows stuff in white. And the white is a, with JK. These are supposed to be like ice cream flavors, different flavors of ice cream sitting on a shelf. So, you know, you can't really see it. But so that's the progress on that one. It wasn't a lot of progress, but I did touch a few things, and I took some things. So that was the main deal. Take things when you go retreating that you haven't bothered in a while. Or in my case, take anything that I haven't touched in a while. I'm not going to show that. I'll show the spring one. This spring one, I think I actually started it first. I started it in 11/20/20. Is that right? Yeah, 11/20/20. This one you can actually see a little better on the chart. I've got autumn too. I just haven't actually started autumn. This one too is actually still worked on the 11 count cream Ada fabric. I got threads right there in the way, but anyway, I have to let her. Ooh, what is that? Oh, my needle's pinched it. I'm using a sword needle, so nice. So this one is almost in the same position. So yeah, and this one I ended up doing, I believe I worked on the flowers right here, just did these flowers. This was not, this was not my sole project that I wanted to work on, so that's why it just kind of, it got some stitches. I didn't count all my stitches, that kind of stuff. I will be starting that back, keeping up with my stitches. Yeah, I'm going to be keeping up with my stitches this next go around. I took this one, but I never did do it. This was my 2025 temperature tree chart by Stitching Mommy. Let's see. Yeah, I got the cover sheet right here. Yes, Stitching Mommy. I like it. I don't like it as much because, I don't know, I had some lessons got taught to me a little bit this past week, this weekend, and I want to stitch on stuff that means something. So, yeah, I'm reconsidering a lot of my cross stitch pieces. But I got half the tree all stitched out, and this is the January branch with some leaves on it. So I'm dreadfully behind. I got to do, I just did half stitches here to, get it going and get it marked and that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I didn't work on this, but I will finish it because I've got, quite a bit done in on it. But I think when I finish it, I finish it. I don't think I'll ever do another temperature thing again. I've done 2, I believe. 2, yeah. Yeah, I've done 2, and I'm just meh. Then the next one also started in 2024 when I purchased these at the retreat that I went to in Alabama. It was it North Alabama Stitchers, I believe is what it was. Yeah. This is another primrose. ABC alphabet. I like this one. I will finish this one. This one is being stitched on some 22 count fabric that I've gotten on the freebie table. I think at the last StitchCon I went to, so yeah. But I really like this. Sorry it's washing out, but there we go. I'm starting on the right hand side and working across. I'm not for sure how far across it'll go, but I got plenty. I like the 22 count. I'm able to stitch one thread over one square. It's a Ada type fabric, so I like this one. And also with this one, I'm in the same thing because they share a lot of the same colors, is the Hive Rules. Excuse me, sinuses is bad. Also by Primrose Cottage. And on this one, I got, and this one goes horizontal, and the other one goes vertical. And I got a big enough piece for it as well. And this one I did, oh, it's so wrinkled. I did the teeny tiny bee right here. Didn't do much. I did the teeny tiny bee. I feel like I need to go back to a monogamous stitcher because you get too many. I get too many things started, and then I don't forget about them. It's just, yeah, I guess you could say I forget about them when I got too many different things started. So I got a different plan. I've lost the touch with Magazine Monthly, Caroline. I'm sorry. Carolyn Zook. I'm sorry. Whip Go fell out of Whip Go stuff. My needles. These are those John James needles. Oh, my keyboard. There we go. Ooh, my John James needles that I like to use. Bought a bunch of these off of Amazon. So yeah, can't. I put this one in here because I got it off the freebie table. I'll show you those in just a second. We actually had a little freebie table. Another friend of ours brought some goodies, and that was so sweet. Then I started this one. We had to bring something out of the stash challenge thing, and my out of the stash was, I had purchased this. I've got the receipt in here. I purchased this, and when I purchased it, I just said I wanted it because it was such an old chart, and it was a hot little chart at the time. Everybody had to have it, so I had to have it as well. Let me find the receipt, and I found a store that carried it, and July the 10th, 2021 is when I purchased it from Stitch in Time in Saginaw, Michigan. So I have the receipt right here where I actually purchased it. I called the owner there and purchased the charts. 2 charts. Judith Kirby's The Halloween chart. This is one. And then you can connect the second chart that goes with it, and it frames up really nicely with 2 in the same photo. So yeah, I started this one there. This was out of the stash, one of the old out of the stash bash fun thing or whatever. So I've got some Fiddlers 28 count, Fiddlers Ada from the Hobby Lobby back in the day, I believe. And I started on the house on the number 9 house. And the thing you have to remember, there's 2 moons in here, so you got to omit one. That's one thing you got to remember. So I got this one all counted up and how I wanted it to go and stitch and all that. The center thread right there is just a back stitch. So there's the house. I did the whole house at the retreat. And it's not giving it good vibes, but yeah, that's a little brighter. That's better. If I go too close, it washes it out. So yeah, 2 over 1 is 28 count. So yeah, 2 threads over 1 is 28 count. So yeah, I got part of the house going, and made some good progress on this. So that one was really good. I've been wanting to stitch that one, so I pulled it out of the stash. That was the challenge, was to pull something out of the stash, and we had to We had to work a solid hour. The challenge was we had to work a solid hour on it. Then we played a game, and then I think we did another hour on it, and that was it. That was the challenge, was to just focus on it for a couple of hours. And I did good. I did really good. And I did some more stitches on it even after the time limit was up of working on it. So that was great. Yeah, I did touch all my pieces. I didn't realize that. I'm trying to, my screen keeps going to sleep and I can't see it. So this one's not on my chart because I started it this year. This one has been around since like forever. My Hawk Run Hollow. Started this one way back in the day of October 2018. I believe this was when I first got the itch for cross stitching again. I cross stitched early on in life, my early years when I first got married in 80s. So yeah, 86 to be, not 86, 87. Sorry, we met in 86. So yeah, I started my Hawk Run Hollow again, and I've kind of left it by the wayside. I was working on the border because that was something that just, I want to make sure I got that border down. And I stitched, and I stitched, and I stitched. And then next thing you know, my border didn't match up. And this was on my Memorial Day weekend retreat. Border didn't match. I was like, oh my goodness. So I had to find the error and go back and stitch. And I finally got that baby to match up. And there are some half stitches on the side because I didn't want to, I was just moving on. I was trying to get my stitches in. That was the thing. And she's big. She's big to me. This is on a 28 count Jobelin, I believe, or lamb's wool. I can't remember which, but anyway, so glad this side wall right here and halfway this, well, here, let's do it this way. Yeah, about this much. Yeah, this whole wall, I stopped up here, this whole wall, and across the bottom to that thing right there, that other doorbell border, is what I did at my retreat. So, because I didn't know how big this fabric was, I didn't know if it was going to match up and if I was going to have enough or not. And it cuts it really, really close. So I do believe when I get finished, I will send this to a good framing shop. This won't go to a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's or, that kind of thing. I did want to change it a little bit to make it more matchy to my town, but I didn't. A lot of people has finished this one. This is kind of one of the first ones that hit really hard with a lot of people, but like I said, I put it up. So, got to finish this one. This was by Carriage House Samplings. I don't know if I said that or not, but yes. I've got the houses. Maybe it's spring. The houses are autumn. One of those, I forget which one. Houses are autumn. And the Halloween one. I have the Halloween one as well, and neither one of those have been started. So, I don't know. Those are big projects to me. So, one day. Now, I got a few things off of a freebie table, and these were freebie items. Kristen's pregnant again, so we're going to have a little girl. Lillian Grace is going to be her name, so we're excited. Ian, he doesn't know, but he'll find out. He's going to learn that Mommy's going to have a baby, and he's going to be a big brother. So I'm going to hold these back because they were free, and we just picked them up, and they were given to this person, and this person just brought them and dumped them out and said, here. This is Baby Sleeping, a little thing I'm going to make and hang on Lillian's door. So I'm going to try that. This one is, it's stapled together. I was wondering what it is. Coat of Many Colors. Here. And at the bottom it says Coat of Many Colors on the other page. And I'm holding it far off just in case. See? There. I want to do this one. That'll be colorful. Then I picked up this, and sometimes I wonder why, but I didn't even look to see what size fabric this is on, but this is the Monopoly board. Yes, and actually I believe this was their working copy, so, because it has marks on it and stuff, and that's fine with me. But yeah, Monopoly, and this is by, who is this by? C&L Crafts and Company. I don't know how big this is, but this would be really cool to have. Hang it up in here in my room. And it's a lot of back stitches, so it's not a lot to it. It's just big. Excuse me. Excuse me, that was ugly. Slipped up on me. I'm not sick. I've gotten over that cold. Golly, I had a cold. Thought I would look right quick. A lot of work pages close up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. 1984. 1935 to 84. So this was printed in 84 or created. That's what's on the board part itself across the middle. It doesn't say, so I'm going to have to figure out how to... I'll search it, look for it online, that kind of stuff. But yes, across the middle, I believe it says like 1934 to 1984 right here across the middle. So that will be fun. So yeah, I got that one off the freebie table. I'm excited about that one. Then this one was in there, and I believe this came with an actual ruler at some point. It's Stitch a ruler. Well, you know, it's got school buses on it. I want to stitch one of these on that 11 count fabric and make it big for my room. So yeah, this was a little freebie. I had 2 offers. People said, I have the ruler if you want the ruler. And no, I don't need the ruler. I just want the school buses. This one was, I've started, since I got home, I started kitting this one up. 4 Seasons. It is by, excuse me. It is by Lori Birmingham Designs, 2001. It has autumn and winter and spring and summer. So I'm assuming what you do, you work spring, summer, autumn, winter in one long band type piece. So that's my goal, is to actually work it in one long piece. I don't want 4 individual charts. I'm going to try to do one long one. And let's see if it gives you an overall size. Probably not. I'll have to total it up together. Yeah, I have no idea. So anyway. Oh, it says 2 5-inch white bell pull rods. So... oh, okay, I think one at the top and one at the bottom. Is that the way that works? Anyway, we'll figure this one out. Me and a online shop somewhere, we'll get together and talk. So I got this one started kitting, and I had purchased some threads. Purchased a couple of threads while I was out, and to add with them. And right now I have no idea which one they go in. I got to look on my phone. I have a list on my phone, so of the DMCs that I want to purchase while I'm out and about for a few charts. I can't do them all, just a few. Kristen is trying to put all of her charts back together and is creating a one store of all of her threads in one location, but have them hanging on floss drops and not have them all packaged in individual bags like I do, because I probably got 15 310s. You know what I'm saying? Shop your stash. Shop your stash. Anyway, I picked this one up. This is the Trilogy Autumnology. These are black and white copies. It's 4 together, or you could do them separate, whichever you prefer. I want to do all 4 of these on one chart. And then I picked up Winterology. Picked this one up. And I have some, what do you call this, 22 count fabric still left over. I have a lot of this, and I think I got some more up there in storage. So I've marked the first stitch of the first block corner. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can get 2 rows here, because working on the 22 is going to make this about 2 inches, I believe it is. 2. And I may can get 3 on here. So yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised, and I may have actually came down too far on that, but I want to work on both of these, and I was trying to find, I looked online for we got autumn and winter, and I was looking for spring and summer, and my dear friend flipped it over to the back, and there's a whole slew of these charts. I mean, yay. Dog, Halloween, witchy, happy flag, snowman, Christmas, rejoice, seasons, out of the box, round robin, glory. Who knew? Which would be awesome to have a bunch of little small squares for a tree. So anyway, I got these 2, and I'm going to be working on those. That's a couple of them that I think I had gotten some threads for. Got this in a, what is this? Sewing and Quilt original bag or something. I got it some retreat or something somewhere. So those are the 2 that I'm going to be working on. And then these are my stack of freebies. So yay me. Awesome sauce. I did really good. And I did work on every one of them that I took. So I was proud of that. So other than that, that's about all I have for you today. I got to do a bead haul video, and if you want to see that, then stay tuned and catch up, and I'll be dropping another video for that one as well. And thank you for inviting me in, liking and subscribing and all the good things, and come back and see me again sometime. Y'all have a wonderful week. What's left, it's Thursday. Have a wonderful weekend. Maybe we'll get some sunshine this weekend. I don't know.